EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal it's time for football. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots. On the Falcons sideline, their head coach, Raheem Morris. His squad hanging tough, 4-3 through 7 games. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Atlanta.
And the Falcons, first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll throw. It's Penix. He's across midfield. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 32 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The left side, here's Robinson, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through, shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Throw over the middle, caught by London. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. From the gun, it's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a first and goal. They're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
Falcons first down. First and goal, Atlanta.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. We'll try the right side with Robinson. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. They're called in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Daryl Hodge. Touchdown Atlanta. His 4th TD grab of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Next to score, Falcons 7, Patriots nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
It was pretty clear after sitting down with him earlier in the week that he was just not satisfied with last week's performance. And while he was so clear, he's like, listen, I am thrilled that we won the game. He goes, I understand that we want to continue to stack up wins.
First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Extra point try now for Tucker. His kick is good, and the Falcons will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Here's May to throw it on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun. It's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on first and 10. Here's May again. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. May to the air once more. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And he was labeled as a playmaker coming out of college, Mike, and after what's his first catch of his career, it's pretty easy to see why.
10 at the 28-yard line.
He'll go play action with May. Rushed to his left. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. May to throw again. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. It's his second touchdown of the year.
This is the type of start you dream about as a kid, Mike. First NFL catch, and it goes for a touchdown. I mean, you can't make it up. You got to imagine he's got to be rolling right now, and I'd go right back to him.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Pats are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Patriots 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and 11. We're going to go play action with Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
17 yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. Robinson. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 43.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, Penix. Now, deep ball for London. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense and Stephon Diggs heading back out on the field. On play action, here's May. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. They're going. It's May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will get the 1st down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
A gain there of 15. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Downfield by Diggs. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball is coming out.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throw again is May. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown.
one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Borregales now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Patriots will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Jamal Agnew now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Here we go, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And the Falcons, first down.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. The ball comes out. It appeared like the Falcons were able to get back on that one. Ball stays with Atlanta. On 2nd down, here's Penix. This one is caught by Robinson. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first. Talk things over before 3rd down.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th. I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain. You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Falcons get 3 here late in the 1st half to take the lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. Patriots offense and Stephon Diggs heading back out on the field. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the 1st half, it's resulted in a big play. That is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. On 1st and 10, here's May. And this ball is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. That's the ball right around the 45-yard line.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 44-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now, deep ball for London. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you all had a happy and safe Halloween. Thanks to those of you who dressed up as the Octobox or the Witching Hour for the holiday. But the calendar now reads November, so let's get into the highlights. Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And it's Tua. He's got nobody open, so he'll just hot-foot it himself. 7 yards for the touchdown. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Tyler Boyd. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. 56 yards, touchdown. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers taking on the Carolina Panthers. And this is Jordan Love. He's going to survey the field and find Tucker Kraft. Beautiful throw to the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. Now, the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he'll take this to about the 28. Caden Ellis in on that stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Once more, It's Henderson. And he's going to have the Patriots first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first down, they go back to Henderson, and he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Henderson. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
First carry for Antonio Gibson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. They'll run. It's Henderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain
3rd
on the play.
and 2. Here we go.
3rd and 2.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's May. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to pick up a Patriots first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And off, and it's Henderson. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
of scrimmage.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's May. That's to the right side and incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
On the move left. And that is incomplete.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Patriots have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Agnew on the return. Now an opening past the 30. What a great return. All the way down to the 40-yard line.
Boy, what a return right there. I mean, just a complete breakdown by this kickoff team. He's able to get loose up that right sideline, and fortunately, they're able to get him down eventually, but not until he sets his offense up with excellent starting field position.
And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Another run here for Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
A gain of 14. First down.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
At the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Penix. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. It appeared like the Falcons were able to get back on that one. Ball stays with Atlanta.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
3rd and long. Pitts is the man in motion. Down Penix on 3rd and long. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This to take the lead here in the 4th. Oh, he had the distance, but it doinks off the upright. No good. And this is going to stay a tie game here in the 4th.
And you just have to wonder what that'll do to the energy levels on both sidelines. I mean, you got a chance to break the tie here late, but he just can't connect.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. And that ball incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, it's May. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He's got his man. It's Diggs. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
Gain of 6.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Off the play fake, it's May. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Looking just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
On third down, Henderson. And he's in! Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, New England. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Pats will go up by 7.
Makes the score Patriots 24, Falcons 17.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And here's Bijan. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 27 on the play. Here we go. And the Falcon 1st down.
On the give, it's Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He'll get this one out to his fullback. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. That's to Robinson. He's got it. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. That's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Still 2nd down. Let's go now. Mike.
Looking to throw. It's Penix. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before 3rd down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Pajero high. Touchdown, Atlanta. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
That ties the game 24-24.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. And they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. Play fake. Here's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it'll be third down. On play action, here's May. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
Brings up fourth down.
So on fourth down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt.
For the Patriots.
Back deep, the dangerous Jamal Agnew. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Falcons offense back onto the field for their next possession. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with first and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down, 8 for the first down.
A gain of 2.
From the gun, here is Penix. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Here's first down. They'll throw. It's Penix. That is caught. It's Robinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the Patriots' 35-yard line.
London brought in motion. We'll go play action now with Penix. He'll step up and run.
These plays just kill you. Defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yards.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Open man is Robinson. Oh, he's going to be taken down, and now they've got to spike it or get the field goal team out here quickly. New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt. And it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go deep for Gibson. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
halfway home. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for week number 9. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the Atlanta defense coming up with a big play here. They get the interception of Drake May. They get some blocks. They get the touchdown. Pick 6. The Falcons had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Up next, another intriguing matchup. And it's Jared Goff. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Lions come away with a 4-point victory. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And this is Tyler Boyd. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 56 yards, touchdown. The Steelers get their 6th victory as this win moves them to 6-2 on the season. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.